and welcome back to another channel, another video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content, and if you're not new here, then welcome back. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this video because this video is me doing a mood reading vlog, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it for 2 weeks. Let me just check my Notion and I can tell you. Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks of filming you're getting me for lovely lucky lots. And I'm hoping to get a good few books in this video because I'm in my audiobook era, guys. I'm in my audiobook era. Like at work I listen to an audiobook whilst working and it just really helps me focus. So yeah, I'm just choosing books to read of that. Of my Audible, Spotify, although obviously Spotify only gives you like 15 hours and I don't know how many hours I've got left. And I've listened to like half a book on there today, so I don't know. But let's just talk about the books I'm currently reading, because I've currently got a few on the go as audiobooks, and then one technically physical book / Kindle book. Also might be two, because if I run out of Spotify Spotify listening hours, then I'll probably try and finish the rest of it as a physical book, because I don't want to like leave it halfway, and I am enjoying it. So, but let's talk about the physical one first, which I'm also technically reading on my Kindle because, well, I'm going to read on my Kindle. But it's Belladonna. So if you've watched my latest 24-hour readathon, I picked this book up at the beginning and was like, I'm enjoying it, but I'm just not feeling it today. I picked it up today because I finished my other book yesterday, because I was like, I'm going to pick it up in a mood reading vlog, and I do want to read it. It's not me not wanting to read it. I'm struggling to get into it now, which is really annoying. So I listened to a couple of chapters as an audiobook, which has helped. But I think I'm going to just try and pick it up on my Kindle and see if that helps me as well tonight and get through it, because it sounds like the premise of it sounds good. I think I just need to get more into it because right now we're still like developing the world. So yeah, this is by Adeline Grace, by the way, and I do love this cover. And then we have like 3 audiobooks that we're currently listening to, which is a bit of a mad. One of them I'm not even sure if I'm going to pick back up at the moment, so it might not be in this video. One of them is one I would picking up but I've already read, like a reread, and the other one is one I've started today and read half of it in one day and I'm really enjoying, but I just was like, got to the end of the day, I was like, no, because the chapters are really long. They're like 30 minutes a chapter, and I'm like, how? Someone tell me how. But the first book I listened to as an audiobook is the one I got halfway through today. I'm going to talk about is In the Weeds by B.K. Borison. Now, I read Love Like Farms in 2023, probably when I was in a slump, which didn't help. But I enjoyed it. It wasn't like my favourite. It was an okay book. I didn't love it. And I wished I did. However, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get back into that series. I want to read more and see if I like the writing style a bit more now that I'm no longer in a slump, I guess you could say. I'm not sure if I'm just like want to listen to it, but I was like, you know what, try it, because I didn't know what to listen to, and I'll get to that about the next, because I started listening to a different book first and was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this book. So yeah, so I picked this one up, listened to it today, and I just got really into it. I really enjoyed it. So you're following Beckett and Evelyn. You meet both of them in Love Like Farms. Evelyn was the one, it was like the person who was the influencer who like reviewed Love Like Farms, and then Beckett works on the farm. And so yeah, she's gone back as like she just needed to get away from her life at the time, and was like, took a break in Love Light. And Beckett and her had like a hookup a while back, like a one night stand, and so yeah, we're seeing that. But I'm really enjoying it so far. We've had my favourite thing that happens when someone looks after the other, and I'm like, yes, rooting for it. And I'm enjoying it so far. I'm 57%, like 56% of the way through, which is actually madness considering I started it today. But that's how I get through audiobooks a little bit quicker than I would get through anything else, because at work I can just sit there and listen to it, as long as I'm getting on with my work, obviously, and I do. So there's that happening. I then picked up I did start the audiobook for this yesterday. When did I finish releasing 10? Finished releasing 10 on Wednesday. So yeah, yesterday I picked up the audiobook for Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and it's not that I'm hating it. Like, I'm not hating it. I'm not like getting into it, and I know it's another fantasy, and I'm like, if I'm doing Belladonna, I don't think I can do this one as well, because there's a lot to take in. And yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, because of my like my thoughts. The chapters are really long, which does not help. But it's just, yeah, like I said, the chapters are quite long. It's a lot to take in, and I'm just not sure how I feel about this currently. So for now, I don't know if I'll be picking it back up as an audiobook. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, you're following Emily, who goes to this like place to try and write I don't know if it's diary or is it a book? I think it's a book. So how much I remember. But yeah. And then finally, the reread I picked up because apparently I can't leave this world yet. I finished releasing 10 on Wednesday, and then I found out that was actually set before all the other books in the series, except probably Saving Six, because that starts off before Binding 13. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reread Binding 13. I literally read this last year, so it's not like it's been that long. And I can remember everything that happened in this book, but I just really wanted to reread it. I wanted to stay in that world. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. I also, now that I know Lizzie's story, wanted to witness Lizzie's story. But like after that, and like see how she acted, and like understand like why she acts that way now, compared to when I read it last year, when all you got was she's being a bitch. Like, she's just being a bitch. Like a teenage bitch, not really understanding that she has bipolar. And now I'm like, Like, there's certain things that I said already, and I'm like, makes sense. Some of these things make sense now. Just, that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm enjoying my time here. I have made it to page 107, and it's on Midnight Blue. And it's the one good thing about listening to this is that I like it because I know what's going to happen. I've already read it, and it's just nice to listen to it as an audiobook. So, yeah. Hello. I just thought I'd quickly update you because I started the vlog, and then I haven't spoken to you since, and I feel like I made a good dent in, not that book, that's the DVD case. I made a good dent in this book, Belladonna. I'm now 43% of the way through, and I will say it took me a while to get back into this, but I am really enjoying it. So this book is following a girl called Signa, who she basically grew up with basically death around. Her mum died, death took her and a bunch of other people at this party. So then Signa was orphaned, went to live with her grandma died, and she went to live with her aunt, and she tried to summon death, and then she killed her aunt. I don't know if it's a spoiler. Anyway, if I'm going to spoil her, sorry, apologies. And then she moves this place, and then this is what it says on the back though, she moves this place to Thorn Grove where her only remaining relatives are. And we're at that place at the moment, and she's trying to figure out what is going on at the Hawthorns place in Thorn Grove. And it's actually really interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying when Death comes. So you're following Signa and Death, and as far as I'm aware, Death is the romantic interest, I think, and he calls her Little Bird, and he just brings the banter. Like, anytime Death's there, I'm laughing. Like, I'm genuinely laughing. I'm really intrigued by the book. You're also seeing a guy called Silas, who I think is... do you think it's a cousin? No, that's Percy. This is someone who works at Thorn Grove, who she's kind of like created a bond with. He's the one who picked her up to take her to Thorn Grove. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm not going to say it's going to be anything magnificent, like a 5-star, but it is good. I think it's just different to what I'm used to, but I am enjoying it, and I'm happy I picked it up. Another book I'm reading / listening to mainly is In the Weeds by B.K. Borison. I'm actually about to put that on, which is why I was like going to talk, because I think I could potentially finish it today, or if not tomorrow. Sorry, I'm going to sip my drink. I'm planning to stick my headphones on for a couple of hours before the race today and listen to that audiobook while I do some stuff on my computer. So whilst I do that, I thought I would tell you about this book, because I didn't really tell you much about it on Friday when I started this vlog. I am really. The first half of the book I've read, I've enjoyed a lot more than Love Like Farms. I've enjoyed seeing the characters from Love Like Farms, Stella and Luca, but I'm really enjoying this one out of the other one. I'm enjoying Beckett and Evelyn's kind of like, I don't know, relationship. They're not in a relationship yet, but they're like connection. You can tell there's a connection there. Beckett has a bit of like social anxiety, and I really like that storyline, and I like the idea that Evelyn has come back to this place because it's the last place that made her happy, because she needed a break. It was nothing was making her happy. She wasn't sure she was enjoying her job anymore, which that and Evelyn is like a social media influencer, I guess you could say, but her job is like going around to other places, people's hotels, and like giving it like a social media presence, and then help them get more. And she does like a competition. That's how Love Like Farms got put into it, because they did a competition and Stella applied for it and then faked that she was in a relationship to try and get Evelyn to come. So yeah, I am enjoying the book. I would say it's nothing magnificent. I think 3.5 stars. However, it is making me want to read more of BK Boris's books, which is making me happy, because I have First Time Caller on my Kindle, and I've been putting it off for so long because I didn't exactly love Love Like Farms, but again, I think I read that in a slump. I'm not saying I'm not, I feel like I'm trying to stay out of a slump at the moment, but I'm not sure if I'm getting in one or not, so we'll see. Hello. Okay, first of all, please ignore my voice. If I sniff a lot, if I have to stop to sneeze or blow my nose, I think I'm getting a cold. My own fault for going out like late last night. Not even late last night, but last night without like not thick enough clothing. I have a few updates to give you since I last updated you, which I think was yesterday morning. In the Weeds, let's start with that one, which is the book by BK Borison that I was listening to on Spotify audiobooks, and I actually finished that this morning at work, so I was really, really happy with that. It was a really cute book. I actually kind of enjoyed the storyline. I really enjoyed Beckett and Evelyn's relationship. I think there was a lot. The only thing I didn't like is the miscommunication. I think it was quite stupid miscommunication as well, but in the same breath, I kind of liked how cute it was. It was a nice little cute and easy breezy romance to have and listen to. So I listened to that. I'm actually giving it a 3.5 stars. I have no footage of me listening to it because obviously I listened to most of it at work, so apologies, but I did listen to that and I have finished that book and I gave it a 3.5. I enjoyed it. I actually think I like BK Borison's writing style a bit more than I thought I did. I actually want to listen to Mixed Signals next, or read that one next, maybe. Not like now, but like at some point, because I actually did start a different audiobook today. But I like the writing style, so I can't wait to get to like her other books. I've got First Time Caller on my Kindle. I want to get the next one. I also want to get their next her Christmas book, Good Spirits, because I've heard good things about it. So, well, I say good things. I heard a good thing from Ellen Catherine, who loves BK Borison. So, yeah. My lips. I need to put something on my lips because they don't feel so like. I feel like I look ill, but I probably don't. But I just overthinking. I'm gonna put my lip oil on. Probably not the right thing, but I can't find my lip balm anywhere. And I'm just gonna look into your eye. That makes me feel a little bit more alive. I was meant to do it before I started talking. But yes, I did enjoy In the Weeds. I did prefer it to Love Like Farms. But yeah, 3.5 stars, cute little romance. I think I'm getting a bit more. I think it takes a lot for me, not a lot for me now, but a bit more than usual for me to rate a romance highly, which is maybe my reading taste is developing. But I then did listen to 2 other audiobooks today. I went through chop and change because it depended how I felt. So after I finished In the Weeds, I picked my audiobook up for this one, Binding 13, my reread. It is literally just a reread of the book, so it's kind of one of those ones that if I just feel like I need something I've read before, just in my ears, I put this on. It is a reread. I read this last year. I literally read like 3 chapters. This is 3 chapters. They were quite long. They're like, I did, because I've listened to the audiobooks for Taming 7, Redeeming 6, Saving 6, and Releasing 10. And I feel like majority of the chapters weren't as long as the ones in these books. Like cause one of them was 1 hour and something minutes, and I was like, really? But they don't feel like they're that long, because they're just easily bingeable. But yeah, I am really enjoying the reread of this book though, and I'm enjoying. So we had a chapter when Shannon went to Claire and Hugh's house, but like, it was to spend time with Claire and Lizzie, and things that Lizzie said, you're like, the way she said it, it's like, for a girl her age, they wouldn't usually say it like that, but then you're like, when you know her story, it kind of like, it makes you really more understand her character now. So I'm really enjoying this side of reading this now. I am enjoying this book. Obviously, I enjoyed it the first time I read it. I think I'm going to enjoy it the second time I read it. I just love it. So yeah, I'm happy that I read some of that. I then also picked up the audiobook started listening to the audiobook for the 4th Zodiac Academy book, which is Shadow Princess. It is the next one I needed to read. And I do love reading on my Kindle, but I was like in the mood to listen to a fantasy, and I was like, I'm not in the mood for Lord of the Rings yet. Like, no. And I didn't want to listen to Fairy Tale. So I didn't know what else I wanted to listen to. So I was like, you know what? We're going to put Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess on. And actually, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm on chapter 9. And I've read about 16% today. Because it's just such a good and easy, fun read. I love it. And I did miss being in that world because I haven't read that book for a while. I think I last read it was like probably March, April time. So I definitely am happy that I picked the 4th one up now. And like, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since I've read it, because it feels like I'm going in and I know what's going on. So that's a good sign. It is a good sign that it's still stuck with me. So I'm enjoying it. Not much to say. I don't want to talk too much about that book because I don't want to spoil too much. And again, it's probably one of those ones I'm going to listen to mainly at work. So you're not really going to get me any clips of me reading it. So it's fine. Now, the physical book that I am actually currently reading, which I should get clips for because I'm probably going to finish it very soon, is this book. I'm actually reading it on my Kindle, but still, physical book. Belladonna. There is definitely parts where I'm like, okay, yeah, like, can we just skip past this? I don't really care. But I am really enjoying this book. I think I'm enjoying Signa's story. I'm enjoying the moments with Signa and Death. So yesterday, after I spoke to you, I actually read quite a bit. I read quite a bit on my train journey to my cousin's. I don't think I read much on the way back, but I did read quite a bit on the way to my cousin's, and I think I read a chapter when I got home whilst I was trying to warm up because I was freezing cold. And then I read about 5 chapters between my 2 lunch breaks today, I think, 5 or 6. I'm really enjoying this story, like I said, and I love Death and Signa's moments together. I'm like loving. We got a little bit of a hint of romance, which was interesting. But I really am enjoying the story and the storyline and the characters in this book, and I'm intrigued to see where it's going to go in the last. I'm at 65%. I've got 45% left. No, 35% left to go, and I don't know where it's going to go in the last 35%. It says on my Kindle I've got like 2 hours and a half left. So I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight because I've got other things that I want to do tonight. But I could potentially get a good chunk of it done tonight or finish it tomorrow, which would be actually wild because I picked this up Friday. So I will say September has been a really good reading month for me because so far in September I've read 9 books. 9 books, guys. That is unheard of for me. I think the most I've read before this was 8 in 1 month, and I was very lucky. And that's when I did a 24-hour readathon especially. But this has been, and I did do a 24-hour readathon at the beginning of the month, which is actually mad. I am doing one at the beginning of next month as well because I've got a half day coming up, and I'm just like, yes. This is exactly what I wanted it for, but to start reading early and have a little bit longer to read, and it potentially means that I will finish earlier, which is the plan. But also, I just want a half day. I need a break. Because I had no days off this month. It feels like, yeah, crazy. It sounds so stupid because I don't need time off. Like, I don't actually need time off, but like, it can get draining. And so even having a half day at the beginning of October would be great, because then I've got through October, the beginning of November, I've got a day and a half off, and after that I've got a week off, and like the week after that, so it's okay. Anyway, back to the talk. I think I can finish this within the next 2 days, and I think I'm gonna pick up a Kindle book. Now I am waiting for the author to get back to me because I did get an arc. I actually got a few arcs. I have a few arcs, I'm pretty sure, like a couple of arcs to read, which is really, I have a couple at the moment. I need to double check my net gallery because I can't remember. I got the Wolf and the Crown. I don't know, I think it's Wolf and the Crown. And then I've got this one called Faking It in Manhattan, which I saw on my TikTok, and then the author was like, message me if you'd like an arc. It comes out in October. It's actually the second in a series, but I think it's an interconnected standalone. I'm hoping it's an interconnected series, so I can still read the second one first, because it's an arc, I would like to read it before release date. 2, it just sounds so much like something I want. There's like, she said there's a scene that's like from 27, like the scene in 27 Dresses when you've got the two love interests. I can't remember their name for the life of me, but they were dancing in the bar to Benny and the Jets, and she said if you like that scene you'll like this book because it's in, and I'm like, and it's in Manhattan, it's in New York. So I think that might be what I pick up next. If not, I'll try and read both. The first one, which is the New York Charm, and then Faking It in Manhattan. Because also the New York Charm, the synopsis of that book does sound like right up my street. So, yeah. But I can't wait to finish this book. Okay, I should probably mention, because I'm currently reading about it, this book, you also see Signa coming, she's having a moment of like, I guess, I don't even think it's coming out, is it coming out? I don't know, but it's like a thing where they, like, if you've watched Bridgerton, it's when each season, someone from the family debuts to find a husband, and that's what Signa's currently preparing for, because she lived a life as an orphan for such a long time, and then she got taken in by this family, by the Hargreaves. I want to say Hargreaves, but that sounds very the Hawthorns, which again sounds similar because I'm pretty sure that was the Inheritance Games family. I might be wrong, but I think it is. And they have what they debut, and there's these girls debuting, and going up for husbands, looking for husbands, and I'm currently just reading a chapter where she's received a letter from a potential suitor, which is pretty, I like that kind of vibe in it, but obviously I know it's not the specific storyline. There are so many things happening in this book. She's trying to find out, like, who could be a killer in a Thorngrave, and she's trying to hunt down it and basically do things that most people who can't speak to dead people. I don't think she speaks to dead people, she more like sees spirits and talks to death. Like, most people can't do that. She's got that little bit of a like thing going for her. I'm hoping that's not too much of a spoiler, but I am enjoying this book. I'm gonna sit and read. It's currently, I want to say, 11:15, so I'm probably not going to read for long because I've got work tomorrow. So maybe I'll read until like probably for like half an hour whilst how long this YouTube video is, and then I'll probably go to bed. But yeah, and I can actually say now that I finished Belladonna by Adeline Grace. Oh my god, why did it take me so long to pick this book up? I actually really enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the storyline. I was actually very intrigued as what was going on, and I'm very intrigued for the next book. So, Foxglove, I've got it in my TBR. I got it for Christmas last year. So I can't wait to get to it. I'm not picking it up yet. Part of me really wants to because it left on a cliffhanger in some ways. Because there was an epilogue, and I was like, why is there an epilogue when it's like there's more to the series? But then the epilogue left on a cliffhanger, and I was like, oh. I really enjoyed it. I actually only gave it a 3.75. I didn't think it was like anything magnificent, and like it wasn't my favourite book ever, but I really enjoyed the story and really enjoyed the storyline and Signa and Death and the other characters and the plot twist in that book. Oh my god, so good, so good. So yeah, 3.75 to Belladonna, and I'm happy I've now actually got this off my TBR. I also have, when I was updating my Goodreads and stuff, I found out I've only got 4 books left to read to hit my yearly goal, and we're in September, and I'm doing a 24-hour readathon next weekend, so I'm going to hit my goal, and I'm very excited. I'm hoping I'll finish it with my 24-hour readathon so I can like go, woo, we finished, hit the reading goal, but we'll see. Now I picked up this. I'm gonna just try and lock it so you can see the picture. But I picked up. I can't hold my Kindle. This book. It's called Faking It in Manhattan. It follows a girl called Scarlett and a guy called Blake, and they met previously in the previous book, which I am going to pick up at some point. But as mentioned, I got this as an arc. This comes out on the 14th of October this year, so not long to go. But it is a book that I got as an arc from the author called Riley Winters. And she's got another one called The New York Charm, which is an ex-boyfriend and girlfriend story. Ex's trope, which I also enjoy. But the tropes in this book, like the actual trope, it is like hate to fake dating to lovers, and I love that kind of trope because I love the banter you get from it. And already I'm 4 chapters in. I am only 4 chapters in, and I think I'm only like 8. Let me unlock this now. I am only 8% of the way through the book. I'm nowhere near far into it, like nowhere near remotely far into this book, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I am thoroughly enjoying the 4 chapters I've read. I just like the dynamic. So if you've read Flawless by Elsie Silver, it's kind of the same kind of vibe that Scarlett has been hired as PR for Blake and to try and help his image and reduce all the backlash and the bad stuff that because he's gone out partying and stuff, and they're basically trying to give him a better reputation. So she's gonna fake date him to try and boost his, like, give him a better reputation. And I'm really only enjoying the first 4 chapters we've read, and it's kind of got straight to the point, and I kind of like that. There's no like beating around the bushes of like giving backstory to each character. It's in, and you're finding out that they're fake date straight away, and you kind of find out that she doesn't really like him, and you find out straight away that he is attracted to her, but she doesn't like him. And I know there's gonna be more to the story as this book goes on, but I'm so excited. I'm actually really, really excited to read this book, and I'm already thoroughly like giddy about it, and I'm only like 4 chapters in. So if I really enjoy this book, I'm hopefully going to find a new favourite author, because it means I will pick up New York Charm and want to read it, and hopefully find her other books, or when she releases more books, continue reading her books. sorry, this is just a really quick update on the book, Faking It in Manhattan. I'm actually like having a good old time. The banter it's like the angsty tension banter, and it is what I love and need in a book. In a romance book especially, I love the tension and the banter between the characters, and it just makes me want to read on. I'm obsessed, and I'm only 5 chapters in. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really hoping I continue to enjoy it, because honestly this book is I'm having good feelings about it, and it's an arc, and I'm so happy that I have the chance to read it before other people do. And like, I am literally giddy about it, and I'm 5 chapters in. Like, that never happens to me, especially in a romance book. It usually takes me a good like 20% before I know if I'm really enjoying it. But nope, I'm vibing with this one so much. I love it, and I cannot wait to continue. So I'm going to continue. Do you know what the annoying thing is? Because it's an arc, I can't put it in my Fable. So I've just picked a book that I know is kind of similar length in pages, that I've already read in before, and put that on it so I can like track it on my calendar of like what I've read in the day, which is really nice. So I chose When in Rome. Nothing the same. I just put it on there because it's not on Fable. So I was like, well, I need to measure it on each day. So guess I'm going to use that one. Hello. Okay, you're in blue lighting. The actual normal light just was not lighting. It was looking terrible, and I was like, I can't talk in this light. Sorry, not happening. It is Friday. When does this vlog end? I feel like I don't remember when I started this vlog, and oh, I only started it on Saturday. What? So I feel like because I've read so many books this week, and I'll get to that. Well, not so many books, but I feel like I've read more than like usual. That I feel like I've been filming this vlog for 2 weeks, and I only started it, so that's good. It's a good sign. It's a very good sign. What did I read? What was I reading that I finished very quickly? Oh, Belladonna. That was it. Belladonna. I can't remember I forgot what I read. However, it is Friday, and I feel like I have not updated this vlog in a while. I haven't got very far through the arc yet. Not because I'm not enjoying it, it's just because I've been very tired, and I've been like, I'm bunged up a lot this week. So I'm hoping to get a good dent today and tomorrow. Into it today, tomorrow, and Sunday. I'm trying to plan some like vlogs for my TikTok that I can do with it, which will help me read. But yeah, I am really enjoying the arc. I'm only 8 chapters in, but I've laughed at every chapter. I'm enjoying every chapter so far, so it's a good sign. Also, I don't know if you can see, because I don't really do much, there's not much to it, but there's a little bit of a wave to my hair right now. I tried these new waves to curl things out, and I'm really happy with it. It's simple, but it's something, and it's just a little bit different to my hair. Anyway, what I have come to talk about is, I don't remember if I told you the audiobook I picked up after In the Weeds. However, I picked up the 4th Zodiac Academy book, Shadow Princess. Oh my god. I have no words. I've finished it. I finished it today at work. Because apart from Tuesday, I listen to it every day. I honestly was hooked on it. It was so good. It left on a cliffhanger to the point where I bought the next book on Audible, because I used my credit to get Queen of Shadows, because I planned to, when I finish the 4th Zodiac Academy book, I planned to pick up Queen of Shadows as the next audiobook, and I didn't, because I needed to continue the series. So yeah, I loved it. I loved everything between Tori and Darius, and Caleb, and Darcy and Orion, and Darcy and Tori's relationship. I just enjoyed the whole story. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to spoil too much of this book, but it is the 4th one, and you're following these heirs who are trying to keep the throne, but then you've got these 2 twins who are actually heirs to the throne, and they've come in, and these heirs are actually worried they're going to take it. The whole series, though, is actually, I am finding it really easily bingeable. It's not too much world building. It is just very easy fantasy reads, and I love my world building fantasies, and I cannot wait to get back into Queen of Shadows. I will listen to it next, even if I want to read this next Zodiac Academy, but I'm going to try and wait until the next time I get my credits to get that, because I've got a lot of books on Audible that I can get through, and I would like to get through. So yeah, I need to actually not pick up the next Zodiac Academy when I finish this one, but I just enjoy how easy it is just to read compared to like some of the other fantasies where there's a lot of like a lot of information is thrown at you, and a lot of information dumping you. Like, I have to remember all of this. So yeah, like I said, I finished Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess. I gave it a 4.5 stars. I just really enjoyed it. I think it was actually, I just loved the character. There's definitely character development from all characters in this book, and I really enjoyed it. But also, it kind of still kept the same kind of story. There was a lot of back and forth, and it is a lot of bullying. There's still a lot of like the whole bullying. I think this book we're getting into is steering away from that. From what I've read, the first 6 chapters I've read of this book and the first 84 pages I've read of this book so far, we're definitely steering away from slightly from what it was in the other books with the arguing and fighting and all that. But that's at the moment. It could happen, it could change. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really happy I picked up the 5th book, which is Cursed Fates. And yeah, I don't have anything else to update you on. I do actually have an update thing to show you, but I haven't unpacked it yet. So when I unbox it and unpack it, I will show you. Hello. It's update time, I think, because I have done a bit of reading this morning, and I read a chapter last night. But I've literally read over 100 pages now, 103 pages to be exact. I'm 29% of the way through Faking It in Manhattan. If you can't tell, I've taken my strawberry case off and put like my normal clear case back on, because it works better on my little cushion stand thing I've got. So I have ordered 2 Kindle inserts from TikTok shop, because as much as I do actually really like the way I set this up. I forgot how I set it up. I just get annoyed sometimes by stickers, so I'm excited to get those Kindle inserts. But yeah, but we are, like I said, 29% of the way through this book. Like I said, it's an arc, so when you're seeing this, it'll probably be out. No, it will be out. I don't know how I say it will probably be out. However, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I feel like I'm genuinely just feel like I'm reading a rom-com. And like when I say like I'm reading a rom-com, I mean like, you know, like things like 27 Dresses. I'm trying to think of all the rom-coms are. So that's one comes to my head. A Cinderella Story, Legally Blonde. I'm not saying these are the story that's going, but I feel like I'm watching, like, you know that feeling when you're watching a cheesy rom-com and you're just having a good old time, like you're smiling, laughing, just having a bit of fun, and like you're sitting with your girls watching it. Yeah, that's how I feel when I'm reading this book. I'm literally having a good old time. I'm loving it. The double date, and with our main female character and my male character, they've got 2 best friends who are together, and they are the couple from the first book that I need to read, and I will be reading because I actually really like this author's writing. So I'm excited to get further into this author's works. I'm hoping she's got more than just 2 books, but who knows. I really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this book. Like, I just feel like I'm on cloud 9. Like, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I feel things. I genuinely just, I feel like we're getting little bits of evidence, small bits of the characters. Like, we're not just getting all of the characters' backstory in once. It's like slowly coming out, and I'm loving it because it makes me want to root for the characters more, and I just love them. And I just, like, I've never wanted a couple to get together as much as these 2 that quickly, and I obviously know by the end of the book they're going to be together, or I assume they are, but like, I've never rooted for it this quickly, because I just love it, and I love all the small snippets we're getting from each character, for the 2 characters in this book, and I can't wait to see what happens next. It genuinely feels like a proper rom-com. I'm telling you, it feels like a proper rom-com. So if you're looking for a really cheesy, fun rom-com romance read that will keep you smiling, laughing, invested, I think this is the book for you, you know. Considering it's not out yet and I got an arc, I'm so, like, I feel privileged that I get to read this before some people do. promised you an update you today rather than yesterday because it was late, and I was like, no. It is 5 to 6. It is the day I'm going to end this reading vlog, this mood reading vlog with me, and we've done quite a bit. But let's just quickly talk. I finished Faking It in Manhattan last night. Loved it. Absolutely loved everything about this book. I actually gave it 5 stars. I was left feeling giddy. I was so happy. It was just such a fun book to read. And they said film because it felt like it. I just loved everything about this book. So I recommend you read it if you get a chance to. It's so good, so much fun, and so enjoyable. I really enjoyed the book, and like I said, I do recommend it to everyone. I really liked the ending. I was really happy with it. So yeah, I'm ending this vlog here. I read a good few books in this video. I finished In the Weeds, which I think I spoke about, which I gave 3.75 stars. I read Belladonna, which I gave 3.75 stars as well. I think I read what else did I read in this book video? Obviously I read Faking It in Manhattan, which I gave 5 stars. I read Zodiac Academy Shadow Princess, which is the 4th book, and I gave it a 4.5 stars. I then read Zodiac Academy. What's the 5th one? Cursed Fates, which I gave 4.75 stars. And as of today, I have started the 6th book, which is Fated Thorns. So should I charge my what should we call it? iPad, just remember. Fated Throne, I think it's called. Nope. Yeah, Fated Throne. I'm actually 35% of the way through Fated Throne. How? In one day. I am loving these books. I think they're just easily digestible. I am loving listening to them as well. I am now trying to figure out what I want to read next because I'm struggling. I picked up Time of Your Life by Jessica Hastings to be my next read. I'd read going into 24 hours of reading that I'm starting tomorrow. But I just wasn't vibing with it. I don't know if it's just... I don't know. I don't know if I was just tired, and I don't know. So I need to figure out. I'm kind of trying to think of coming up with a TBR for my 24-hour readathon tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I think I might just start Wrecked by Lauren Asher, because I feel like that would be an easy one. But we'll see. I'm gonna have a look. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. I feel like this video is a little bit of all over the place because a lot of it is not really any clips of me reading it or talking about it because I listen to all those audiobooks. But if you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. Please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye.